Hey, glad you made it back. I'm Daisy, and today we're going to do the daily tarot. And what is that? Tarot is just the cards, and I look at them. I see how it relates to money. Maybe it's just about relationship, career, or well being. So, here you go. Let's get started. Let's make a little light about life. Maybe there might be something that I say that might just make a little sense to you. And so let's see about money. What do you think it's going to say about money today? It's interesting every day, something different. Okay, wonderful. It really is about following your intuition. Sometimes some days we're really lucky, and it's just when it comes to money, you get a good deal. You were trying to sell something, you had the buyer who actually didn't haggle you on the price. You invested in a stock, and immediately it was making investments for you. You made that purchase with the car, and that was a good deal. You actually were at the right place at the right time for whatever business deal was happening or transaction. So today is about really following your intuition, and don't second guess yourself. That first thing that you do, move through it, because it's the right one when it comes to your money decisions today. Don't second guess yourself, okay? Please don't do that. Okay, there's a bunch of cards here. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay, if it would have been two, maybe I would have kept it. But let's go reshuffle this on the relationship. Oh, okay. So let's see. Just pull from in here. I'm getting a vibe to pull this one. Okay, so with relationship. Ooh. Okay. Not so good. Not so good. So I'm getting a couple messages. The first message is be very careful. There's someone that's going to approach you, and they're not going to be all honest with you, and they are not going to be upfront. And as a matter of fact, that person trying to align in your life right now is a bad thing. It's just, sometimes oil and vinegar just don't mix. But maybe you could be in the same room. Okay, just be careful with the people or person that's coming into or making their way and sneaking their way in or trying to befriend you. They are after something. I'm getting a second vibe here. What they want to do is they want to get something that you have. Could be a information. You could have a piece of information that you've been sitting on, but then the other person uses that same information, and because the resources are different, they do other things with it. So, and you can't say, oh, well, that was my idea. Well, you know what? It is what it is with that. So, not that I'm going to say anything against coveting information. God is always working. So, but it's if you have something that you really want to work on, just be reserved about it, and don't go blabbling about everything you're doing to just anybody, okay? Just career. Okay. So this is something about career that I'm getting, and it's a little bumpy. I'm getting a little bumpy thing here, and it might be a little butting head with information that has to do with a project that you're putting together, want to put together, or an idea that you want to do, or it looks like someone is getting in the way between you and management, or you and your boss. And so someone wants to kind of, not that they want to usurp you, but definitely they see that, they're you're gaining favors, and they're getting in the way of that. They kind of want to outshine so that you are not in the picture or they kind of want to be in that limelight. So, it's interesting. It's interesting, these two, because there are relationships in our work. So it's interesting that it might be someone from work trying to get information or extract something, and here because they see or they want to gain favor, that they think that they don't want you to get all that attention or all that credit. That's interesting. So doing these collective readings, trust me, And I'm sure that there are other readers that will tell you it's not that it's easy, it's because it's so general. And you're trying to kind of figure out, and what happens, this is like doing these types of reading, and that's why it's unfair to a lot of people. But it's the person that gets this, that's what I love about them too at the same time, because it's a collective. That's the kind of the strongest impression that the reader, the person like me, is feeling. And so you're moving in that direction to give that message in hopes that the person, and even though this may be for this day, when you get this message, when you hear this, if this is for you, you're going to get that healing. You're going to get that message. You're going to get a little like, oh man, I know what she's saying. Okay, well-being. Okay, I can't say anything bad. Heck, I feel like that king right now, sitting on the throne, got a grip on life a little bit there, got a little gecko here, trying to say, hey, you know what? Even if you lose your tail, it's going to grow back again. So don't worry too much, just sit comfortably. Sometimes you've got to relax. Sometimes you can't be rushing and things. Sometimes you've just got to be in your space. And this is about being centered. This is about, thinking things through so that you can think about, what's the next thing you're going to do. And when you slow down, slow your pace, it helps in all areas of your mind, body, spirit, and your own emotions, because you get a better grip of things. All right. I'm good with it. You good with it? Come on. Tell me you're not good with it. What? Of course you're good with it. I know you're good with it. Okay, come on. Let's see what the angels are going to tell us. I love me some angels in my life. Did you know that about over 70% of people in the United States believe in angels, even if they're not religious? Some study did that. I don't think it was CBS. Google it. I'm serious. You're going to find it. Okay. I believe in angels. Okay. So Celeste is now giving us a warning about something because it's upside down, but we will read her right side up. Okay. It says here, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So remember, it's upside down. A couple things. And I'm connecting with this. Oh, what did I do with that other card? The career card. Oh, anyway, I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. You remember what it was, right? Okay, so what we have here is, when you look at these cards here, what do we have? Well, maybe we are not trusting our intuition. So these things that you wanted to do are maybe delayed now because of these maneuvers between that and, was it the Knight? That's right. You have these that were in reverse. So something has to do, and we're not following our intuition. We are not trusting. We're out of balance, because you see these things here. To me, I'm getting a vibe about light and dark. So we're not balanced. We're out of balance. And so it is important that, pay close attention to what you're dealing with at work and in your relationships. I think you can do that as you move forward through your day, and just be extra careful, okay? Come back tomorrow and let's see what the day will bring. Hopefully a little bit better than this. It's not bad. This is just a, be aware type of reading. And I think we all need to be aware. Have a beautiful day.